Hello friends, hi, welcome back to the new vlog. Hope you guys are doing absolutely well. So आज है वीकेंड और वीकेंड पे कभी कभार बाहर जाना तो बनता ही है. So चलिए आप लोगों को भी लेके चलते हैं प्राणी पेट सेंचुरी which is within confines of Bangalore itself. So finally हम लोग आ गए हैं प्राणी पेट सेंचुरी and it's really an amazing place because यहाँ पे अगर आप आ रहे हो ना तो यहाँ का environment it's मतलब lush greenery, parking available है, so you can park your two-wheeler as well as your four-wheeler, but थोड़ा सा आपको चल के फिर जाना है अंदर. And road is also smooth throughout. Road is smooth, you can walk easily. So चलिए let's visit Prani Pet Sanctuary. थोड़ा सा आपको brief up कर देती हूँ. What exactly is this Prani Pet Sanctuary? It is situated in Somanahalli village. ऑफ कनकपुरा रोड. एंड अगर आप पेट लवर्स हो, अगर आप एनिमल्स को लव करते हो, देन दिस इज़ द बेस्ट प्लेस, वन ऑफ द बेस्ट प्लेसेस वेयर यू कैन विजिट ओवर हियर. ये ओपन रहता है 365 डेज फ्रॉम 9 AM to 5 PM. एंड अगर चार्जेस की बात करें तो कोई भी प्री बुकिंग यहाँ पे नहीं होती है. there and then only you have to go and pay for it. So the charges are 400 per person. अगर आपके पास बच्चे हैं which is 3 years and up, so that ticket will also be chargeable. That is 3 years and above, 400 per person रहता है. And यहाँ पे actually you get the feel of touching the animals because this is the place where 700 plus rescued animals are there, plus bird species are also there. So actually आपको feel करने को मिलता है and it's kind of an educational tour which you get for exactly nearly 2 hours, roughly 2 hours which you can say. So it's the best place where you can take your children. Plus it's entertaining for adults as well as children. So अगर आप मुझसे एक जगह पूछो, so I will definitely suggest you it's worth. एक चीज़ और, बिल्कुल भी इस वीडियो को स्किप मत करिएगा. मैंने मैक्सिमम कवरेज देने की पूरी कोशिश की है जो भी हम लोगों ने देखा एंड फील किया.
Welcome to Prani. Good afternoon. My name is Suraj. This is Nagaraj and Abhishek. Hi. So
Hi.
we will be helping you in this section. Okay. We have 4 sections. So this is our first section. So in this section we will be handling some small rodents. So rodents are small mammals. They dig burrows and live underground. They have 2 ever-growing teeth. So that is why they will be biting on everything. Otherwise, that 2 ever-growing teeth will grow. It will pierce through their skull and they can die. Okay. So in this section, we will be handling some small rodents. So I will tell you how to handle them. So you have to keep your both hands flat. Okay. Do not cup or scoop the animal, and also please don't try to move your hands while you are handling the animal. And throughout the tour, please don't use hand sanitizer. If you want, you can take photos, but please avoid plastic. Okay? Kind of thick fur coat on their body. Okay. This one is a gerbil.
Chargeable.
Mongolian gerbil.
Mongolian gerbil.
Mongolia is a desert. So in desert, daytime it will be very hot, and in night time it will be very cold. So they use their furry tail to cover their ears and nose to protect themselves from cold temperatures. Okay. And these are insectivorous, means they love eating small insects. They can live up to 4 to 6 years in captivity, and they are also called as kangaroo rats because whenever they are curious, they will stand like a kangaroo. So if you guys are lucky, you can able to see that. Okay.
Both the hands, issue. So sweet. Very good.
Madam?
Hey, don't touch the tissue. Oh, so sweet.
This is our second rodent. So what rodent do you see here?
Guinea pig?
This one is a guinea pig. Guinea pigs, they are native to South America and they can live up to 8 to 10 years in captivity. And they are pure herbivores. Means they eat plants, fruits and vegetables. Okay. And they rarely blink. They can sleep by opening their eyes.
Wow.
Most of the rodents, they have a tail. But for guinea pigs, they don't have a tail. So that is why they are also called as tailless rodents. And the sad part is, these guys are used in labs to test all the cosmetics products like perfumes, creams. First they will try upon their skin. So that is why they are also called as lab rats. Okay. So now you can't hold them on your hands. So you guys can sit down. Okay. Keep your laps open. So you keep on your lap. So you
only touch it. How is it? It's warm? Guinea pig.
There's no issue. It's such a sweet guinea pig. Gently, ah.
You want to take him home?
You want to take home? Ah, wait.
Take. Now only. We'll keep him.
what do you see here?
Hedgehog.
When they get scared, what they will do? They will roll into it, go like Okay. And these are insectivorous. They can live up to 8 to 10 years in captivity. So now, insectivorous
Eat
means
insects.
Insects are the main
Food. They eat
Just
insects.
like herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous.
They eat insects. That is hedgehog.
So now you can't hold them on your hand, so you can gently touch, but
Just
only from head to back.
Head to
you
back
can't
you can
touch
touch.
in reverse manner. You have to touch only from head to
Only
back.
head. This is so sweet. Oh.
The baby has also come.
Oh, so sweet.
Green iguana. Iguanas are native to South America and they can live up to 20 to 25 years in captivity.
Whoa.
The only pure herbivorous in the world. Okay. And these are arboreal animals, which means they spend most of their time upon trees. Tail is made by pure muscles, so an adult iguana stick can easily dislocate our bone. Whipping is their main defense mechanism. Okay. His name is Ivan. He's around 8 to 9 years old. So now I will keep him outside on the trunk, so you guys can come one by one and you can touch. But you have to touch only his belly. You can't touch his head or tail. Okay?
Okay. You also want to...
അവിടെ ആരല്ല ഉണ്ടോ എന്നാ പിന്നെ അയച്ചിട ഇവർക്ക് അയച്ചിട
Those all are done touching, please.
Asia.
So this is our second section. From here we have tall guy Aki and short girl Bharati.
Hello.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
So in this section you will meet some mammals and also one reptile. So can anybody tell what do we have here?
Pony.
Pony.
Pony horse. How many horse and ponies?
One horse and two ponies.
Yeah, right. So we have only one horse here and this is the one and these are ponies.
These are
And
ponies.
these are not baby horse also. Baby horse is called as fall or colt.
Yes.
And can anybody identify when they become friendly? It's like if the dogs are wagging tail, that means they are friendly. But how do you say the hoofed animals they are friendly?
Don't know.
If you want to pet them, before you pet them, just observe the ears. If the ears are pointing frontward, that means they are friendly. You can try to pet them. And if the ears are going back, you should take one step back. That
Okay.
means they are not ready to interact with human. That they are not friendly.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, when you touch them, you should never touch in the front or back. Those are blind spot for them. They can't see there. They have only 290-degree vision. So if you touch in the front, they can bite. If you touch in the back, you may fly. They can give us strong kick. Yeah. Now you all can see the collar on the neck, right?
Yes.
That means they are not completely friendly. So before you try to pet them, you should ask somebody's help. But if it is red collar, don't try to pet them.
Okay.
Completely unfriendly. Yeah. Also, when you touch them, you touch by the neck, by the side, so they can see you. They don't feel any harm or pressure.
Okay.
Now, ponies are good climbers, so you might have seen your hill station to carry and lift the luggage and load.
Yes.
But horse, they are good runners, so people use them for the purpose of ride and in race. You might have seen them. And these are the first animal who came to Prani. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This is Isha. She fell in a gutter and we rescued her and we brought her here. But next day morning, Gabbar was standing in front of our gate. All the way along. Then we got to know these are pairs and kept them together. They gave birth to 2 babies. They are grazing in backyard now. But now they are not babies. Like, yeah, grown up like same size. And Maya was a rejected horse in a race course. So her hooves are very sensitive. Also the right one is little shorter than left one. So in that case, they can't win the race. So they put them down. Because she weighs around 500 to 600 kg. You need to consume at least 50 to 60 kg per day.
Okay.
So if they're not bringing any profit, they won't be ready to ride. And that's the case. So we got a call from Pune. Now she's here. Now all the kids will give you some blade of grass. You can feed pony or horse here.
Okay.
Wait, madam. Wait, madam.
Leave it, huh? Leave it.
Leave it when it eats. Hi, Ishi.
Somebody bum bum.
Bum bum.
Can you tell me if this is a turtle or a tortoise?
Tortoise.
Turtle?
I think neither.
How many of you said this is a turtle? Team turtle raise the right hand. Team tortoise raise the left hand.
I think
Team tortoise raise your left hand. Team I don't know the difference, raise both your hands.
I don't know.
So, tortoise usually live on land.
Listen,
They have
Rishi.
dome-shaped shells,
Listen
elephant-like legs, and they're heavy. If you put a tortoise in water, they'll drown and die. Tortoise cannot swim. They're terrestrial animals. Tortoises live in water. They spend their lifetime in water. They come out on land just to lay eggs, which will be 4 or 5 days a year. There is neither a turtle nor a tortoise. It's called a terrapin. Don't feel guilty. My school also did.
It's neither a
How does it
tortoise
syllabus?
nor a syllabus.
So terrapins are a subspecies of turtles, but they spend enough time both on land and water equally.
Terrapin.
So what do you call an animal that lives both on land and water? The answer is correct, but this is not an amphibian.
Amphibians. Okay.
Because they cannot breathe underwater. They'll have to stick their heads out to take every breath. Yes? So we call them reptiles only. And they also shed their scales just like any other reptile does. Okay? And what are they doing? You see white? See? It's opening and closing. That white line below their nose is the organ that is used to eat food, but it is not called a mouth. So what else can you call it as? Yes, that's a beak, but why do you call it a bird's beak and not a bird's mouth? No. Anything without a teeth, you call it a beak. Okay?
Yes.
Anything without a teeth, you call it a beak or a grandmother. No offense. So anything without a teeth, you call it a beak, but these guys' beaks are so powerful that they can even rip off fingers apart. So never approach a tortoise or a terrapin from the front of their face. Always on the top.
Always
And
on
what do you
shell,
think
touch
the
it.
shell is being made of? What is the shell made of?
Salt.
Rock, salt. So this is not a stone or a bone. This is just keratin, just like a nails and hair. Hi. Not no. Wrong answer. Disqualified. Okay. So this is just keratin, just like a nail and hair, and they have sensitive nerve endings all around the shell. So if you tap or knock, they'll feel pain. It is a myth that even an elephant can stand on it, you can ride a bike over it. No, they'll be dead. Yeah. So be very gentle on them. Give a gentle touch on the back.
Gentle touch you have to do.
You can feel all of the touches also.
Terrapin.
Ajay.
Also, if you observe them eating, sheep are called as grazers. They always bend their head down and eat what is in the ground. But goats are called as browser. They always love to eat what is above the ground. You might have seen them climbing on the rock and mountains, small trees. And here we have two types of goats. The bigger one, black and white there, those are native Indian goats, those two. And rest of them are African pygmy goats. And Indian goats will be bigger in size. Also you can see something hanging from the neck. So that is called as wattle.
Wattle.
Wattle. Yeah. And African pygmy goat will be smaller inside. They won't be having any wattle. Now all the kids, you can walk inside and you can pet them, but don't try to lift any of the goats. Don't give anything to eat. Okay?
Please walk outside and go to the next family here. They'll be helping you out. Hope you have a good time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, guys.
Good
Good afternoon.
Okay, please come ahead. We'll meet two birds first. Come. You can stand right there. Can all of you see the birds here?
Yes.
Only one bird.
There are two birds.
Huh, there.
Yeah.
Can all of you see both the birds?
Yes.
Hey, they don't eat.
Okay.
She.
Peacock.
Yes.
Yeah, peacocks come under the pheasant family, and these birds too come under the pheasant family. They are known as silver pheasant.
Silver.
They are native to China, but we even find them in the foothills of Himalaya.
Don't put your hand in issue.
No, it will bite you.
They are native to
Don't.
China, and you even find them in the foothills.
Listen
of
what he's
Himalayas,
saying.
And they're omnivorous. They eat fruits, vegetables, insects, and worms. Okay. And can you guess which is the male and which is the female in these?
That is female, this is male.
Male, that is female.
Okay, the white
Yes.
one is the male.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
All of you sure?
Yes.
The prettier one is
Male.
Prettier ones are male in animals mostly.
So in birds, the males are brighter in color.
Color.
They look attractive.
Yeah.
Just to attract the female. And in the females, the birds are brighter. Sorry, the birds are dull in color. Because in the wild, when they lay eggs, they have to camouflage and protect their eggs. That's why they're dull in color. Okay, and when there's a predator who's come to eat them, they will eat up the males because of the brighter colors. Okay. Females can easily camouflage with bark of trees or with the mud, like how she's done now. Yeah. With a lot of leaf litter, will not be able to see her.
Birds.
We have ducks and goose. Okay, at your right hand side you can see the goose. They have a broader body, they have a tall neck, and above their beak they would have a bump over their beak. The males
Can
will
you
have
see?
a bigger bump and the females will have a smaller bump. And if you look at their leg, they have webbed feet. That helps them to move inside water. Okay, and here we have ducks. Ducks have a shorter body, a smaller head, and they have a flat beak. And these birds are in, because of the rains, their enclosure is completely dirty, like muddy. But if you look at them, they are completely white and bright in color. Can you tell me why are they so clean? How are they so clean?
They clean themselves always.
Okay, but how do they clean themselves?
By the beak.
Okay. So these birds don't clean themselves, but they have an oily gland and they excrete oil. So they use their teeth to spread that oil all over their feathers, and that gives them an oily wax-proof coating. So if they get inside water also, the water just passes by their feathers and they don't get wet. And these birds are usually migratory birds. The goose, there's a species of goose called bar-headed goose. They can fly over the Himalayas. Okay? Here, but if you look at these birds, they can't fly. The reason being they were bred for the purpose of meat, and they are much heavier in size. That is the reason they can't be flying. Okay, everybody done? And can you see the ducks there with the red mask on their face? They are called as Muscovy duck. They are from Mexico. As pets. Bumbity bum bum.
Bum bum.
Bumbity bum bum. Bum bum. Okay, here's the Indian wild animals, and you're not supposed to keep them as pets. And here you find them only in one color, that's brown in color. They would have longer ears and longer hind legs as well. This is a rabbit, and it is called as an Angora rabbit. They are native to Ankara, Turkey, and they have one of the world's expensive fur. They are bred for the purpose of fur. You would have heard about Angora wool, Angora shawls and all of that. So it's made out of their fur. Okay, so the kids will get a chance to pet the rabbit. We'll keep placing it on their lap and they can slowly pet the animal.
Soft? Oh.
Can I give it to her now?
No.
Yes. Message very clear. Okay.
Everybody should get chance, na Ishu?
Can I give now? Okay, now it's affirmative, yes.
Yes, more to touch more.
Huh.
You should try keeping it on her lap.
Yeah.
Leave this.
You sit.
Say hi, Rabbit.
How are you? So cute.
You can see?
Yes.
Okay, can you see the fishes?
Yeah.
Do you know what fishes are these? Okay, so these are called as archer fishes. Okay, they are native to Australia. I'll show you guys what these fishes can do. And here I have their food. These are black soldier fly larvae. They are very rich in protein and we feed them to almost all our reptiles and our fishes. Okay, so I'll be holding them in the tweezers. You guys have to observe the tip of the tweezers. Okay, just observe the tweezers.
Oh my god.
Did you see what they did?
Yeah.
What do archers do? They play bow and arrow, right? They shoot the
Okay.
arrow. So these fishes are named after the archery, and they are called as archer fishes. They live in mangrove forests. So mangrove forest, the habitat is muddy and murky. The water is not that clear, so they don't have proper vision inside water. They have evolved in such a way when they see an insect sitting on a leaf, they would split in groups and make the insect fall. That's how they hunt and eat their food. Or if a fly is, flying by, they would spit water and all the wings would get jammed if there's water. So they would fall down and that's how they eat. I'll show it once again. Observe the tip of the tweezers, guys. Kids, everybody see here. Kids.
Ah, that's what.
Animal that you see here is called as a bearded dragon. He's just come to say hi to all of you. Okay, why they are called bearded dragons is if you look at their chin, they have spikes. And those are called as pseudo spikes.
Listen. Emu.
Emu, ostrich, I heard these two bird names. Okay, both of them are birds. They are a little similar. Yeah, before I tell you what these birds are, do you know the difference between emu and ostrich? No? At least spelling?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, apart from the spelling,
Ostrich is bigger, largest
bigger,
bird.
color,
Largest bird.
yes,
Fastest one.
fast.
cannot find ostrich in India.
You can't even find emus in India because they are native to India. But where they are from is also different. Yeah, emus and ostrich not from the same country.
Yes.
Different country. And feet are also some differences.
Okay.
Okay, so height. Ostriches can stand up to 10 feet. Emus just about 6-7 feet. Okay, these are emus. Yeah. Emus, the neck also will be different. Can you see there are feathers on the neck of emus?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For an ostrich, their full neck won't have any feathers. And what color skin do you see?
Bluish neck. Neck is bluish.
Little bluish, little whitish.
Yes.
For the ostrich, it's completely white color. White color and no feathers. Okay? What else did I say? The color of the feathers on the body. What colors do you see on the feathers?
Goldenish, brownish muddy.
Light brown, dark brown.
Huh.
Ostrich have completely black color feathers. Feet. How many toes do these birds have?
3.
3. Do you know how many ostrich will have? 2.
Okay.
Ostrich have only 2, much taller, black feathers, completely white color neck. For emus, 3 toes, bluish color neck, feathers on the neck, brown color and little shorter. Okay? Any of you want to go inside and touch the birds?
Yes.
First and most importantly, is this your house or the bird's house?
Bird's house.
Bird's house. So we are going to be like guests for them. If a guest comes to your house and they start shouting and running, will it be nice?
No.
No. So we also, when we go inside, we won't run, we won't shout, okay? If a bird approaches you and walks towards you, do you know what you should do? Stand still. Have you been here before? No. That's exactly correct. How did you know that?
Just a guess.
No, when she eats her husband stands still.
No comment on that one. Okay. These birds.
Once you go back home,
These birds are very fast and they can be aggressive, yeah, but they are very friendly. Stand still, give them some gap, they will walk by.
Here is named as aviary. So what's an aviary? Aviary is a house of birds. It's basically an artificial house of birds where different species together live like a community. This happens only if these birds are in captivity, because in wild they don't coexist with the other birds. So what we'll be doing is we'll be walking inside the enclosures. You guys will be interacting with them, but there are certain rules to follow. Number one, these birds are very small. They don't like loud noises and a lot of movement inside the enclosures. So if you do that, they'll all stay in their own spaces. That's a safe place for them, and they won't come to us. It's the whole point of interaction with them. Yep. And the birds doesn't like to get touched. So the birds are allowed to touch us, and we are not allowed to touch the birds. So once we'll walk in, we'll start occupying our spaces on the stone slabs from the other corners, and the ones who don't have place will start moving to the other corner. Don't block the gate, because if the gates are open for too long, a bird may escape.
Sit on stone, huh?
Yeah, don't fly away, please.
You know what?
Yeah,
See, one is sitting on my hand. Don't touch, Ishi.
He's also looking at you. Very good. Last one. Who will you give? 1, 2, 3. That one. Hey, he's far away. He'll not come. Oh, they're fighting. Give them fast. Very good. Chalo, say bye.
It's yummy. प्यास लगी थी ना? Finally, it was an amazing experience. बिल्कुल worth है आना यहाँ पे. 1.5 hour is more than enough, but yes, it was a amazing और lifetime वाला experience होता है ना. You are actually touching animals. So I hope आपको आज का ये vlog अच्छा लगा होगा. अगर अच्छा लगा है तो एक लाइक जरूर करिए. चैनल पे नए हैं तो सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए. मैं मिलती हूँ आपसे कल एक न्यू vlog के साथ. Till then, thanks for watching. Bye.